Hello everybody. Website in touch GURU.Markets. Thank you so much for helping us. All forms of help can be viewed in the description of this video. Now let's analyze the current fundamental indicators of the company Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing ADR, ticker TSM. This review is based on current data as of April 30, 2024. By classification GURU.Markets company Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing ADR belongs to the subcategory CompSet. 62 organizations take part in the analysis, which is very representative. We start with summary data for the company. A little further we will study each indicator in a little more detail. If necessary, you can pause the video. We suggest that you consider all the parameters of the corporation in question carefully. You can go to the database with the classification of company tickers using the link in the pinned comment. We kindly ask you to share the video on your social networks. Thank you very much for your repost, and various other support. All this is very helpful in further work. So, friends, we are finally starting. Market capitalization of the company Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing ADR is $718.4 billion. The market capitalization of the subcategory is $5,971 billion. Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing ADR accounts for a share of 12.031% and is one of the large companies in the subcategory. The company's balance sheet capitalization is $112.54 billion. With a balance sheet capitalization of the subcategory of $716 billion. Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing ADR constitutes a share of 15.725%. Having made a comparison of the occupied shares of market and balance capitalization, we see the following. Share Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing ADR in the subcategory when assessing the exchange value is 12.031%. The balance sheet capitalization is 15.725%. This is a 31% increase in market capitalization share. Assessment of the company's share of market and balance sheet capitalization in the subcategory. Good, 1 point. Final company assessment Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing ADR will be demonstrated at the end of the video. Please watch the logic of the analysis to the end. The analyzed company's debts amount to $30.387 billion. Debt to book capitalization amounts to 27% of capital. Result on the company's debts. Good, 1 point. The balance of the company's stock price to its profit corresponds to 26.4. The subcategory average of 47.1 is 44% lower than the subcategory average. Evaluation of the stock price to its profit ratio in comparison with the subcategory. Good, 1 point. Profits for the last 12 months amounted to $27,241 million. The projected profit for the next 12 months will tentatively be $35,415 million. Which is 30% more than at the current moment. Assessment of expected future profit indicators in comparison with companies in the subcategory. Good, 0.5 points. The company's price-to-sales ratio is 10.1. The average in the subcategory is 7.4, which is 36% higher than in the subcategory. Evaluation of the company's market price to revenue indicators in comparison with indicators in the subcategory. Tolerable, -0.5 points. Revenue for the last 12 months was $71,390 million. Forward revenue for the coming 12 months is expected to be $92,810 million. 30% more than currently. Assessing the performance of projected future sales volumes in comparison with the performance of subcategory companies. Good, 0.5 points. The sales margin is 38.2%, with an average in the subcategory of 15.8%. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 22.4%. Profitability assessment in comparison with the indicators of companies in the subcategory. Good, 0.5 points. The company's share in terms of the number of personnel in the subcategory is 0%. This is less than a share of market capitalization. This reflects the company's stock price Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing ADR. The amount of market capital per company employee is $0,000. Whereas in the subcategory $4,401,000. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 100%. Estimation of the amount of market capital per employee in comparison with the indicators of subcategory companies. Tolerable, -0.5 points. The amount of profit per company employee is $0,000. The average for the subcategory is $93,400. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 100%. Estimation of profit per company employee in comparison with indicators in the subcategory. Good, 0.5 points. The sales volume per individual employee of the company is $0,000. By subcategory $592,000. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 100%. Estimation of the share of revenue per individual employee of the company in comparison with the indicators of companies in the subcategory. Good, 0.5 points. The volume of sales transactions is 0.4%, with an average for the subcategory of 4.3%. This is an indicator of a possible short squeeze. Technical indicator RSI, 14, shows a level of 52% for the company Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing ADR. While in the subcategory the RSI level, 14, is approximately 49%. Technically, subcategory securities are quoted in the same way as shares Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing ADR. Comparing the price movement of a company's shares Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing ADR and subcategory shares. We see that over 12 months the promotion's Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing ADR showed dynamics of 65.5%. 48.1% are against price changes in the subcategory. This doesn't say anything definitively, but we need to take this fact into account. The overall result is 0 out of 10 points. The average result for the subcategory is 2 points. If you look very broadly, within the US market as a whole, you can see that the average score for the entire stock market as a whole is 0.3 points. Against a 0-point rating for Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing ADR. Let's look at the order table, which is available. We'll link to it in the pinned comment. The order table contains all publicly made decisions by the evaluation information system GURU.Markets. Access to the order table is absolutely free and free. Link in pinned comment. As a result of the company analysis Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing ADR Information and Reference Assessment System GURU.Markets the following decision is made. Do not open an order, because Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing ADR overvalued subcategory company. Thank you audience for watching to the end and for using the information and reference system from GURU.Markets. You all really are the best audience in the whole world.